I still remember the exact sound the front door made when my mother closed it behind me. Soft, almost polite, as if she didn't want the neighbors to know she was kicking her own son out. I stood there with my duffel bag, staring at the wood grains of the door I grew up behind, realizing it would never open for me again. That was the moment something inside me iced over. Not anger, not heartbreak, just clarity. I walked to the van I'd been living in and sat behind the wheel, letting the silence harden me. I had begged them for help after losing my job. I had swallowed every ounce of pride I had left. And they looked at me the way someone looks at a stray dog, pitying but unwilling to touch. They said it was temporary. They said I needed to figure my life out. They said my brother needed peace to focus on his career. Funny how the one drowning is always accused of being the storm. Before all this, we weren't perfect, but we weren't enemies. My family once clapped for me at graduations, birthdays, small victories. They told me I was the responsible one, the quiet one, the steady one. My brother, Liam, was the golden child, charming, loud, always needing something. Somehow, everything in the house bent around him, like gravity. Maybe that's why I never saw it coming. The shift, the distance, the way they began talking about me like I was already gone. Losing my job because the company shut down wasn't betrayal. Their reaction to it was. At first it was small things, ignored calls, delayed replies, awkward glances when I asked for help. Then the guilt tripping. Then the shoving. And then, one quiet evening, the door closing behind me. The day everything changed was 2 months later. I was in the van, rain tapping against the metal roof, when my phone buzzed. A number I didn't recognize. The lawyer's voice was formal, almost cold. My aunt had passed away. She'd left me her small house. Nothing glamorous, just a humble little place 2 towns over. But to someone living in a van, it was a kingdom. I drove there that night and stood in the empty living room, inhaling the scent of dust and forgotten love. I felt my chest loosen for the first time in weeks. Then my phone rang again. This time, it was my mother. And every instinct told me not to answer. But I did. She didn't even say hello. She said, "Your brother needs the house. You know he's struggling. Hand it over. It's family property." I didn't respond. I let the silence speak. And they took it as hesitation, never as defiance. They thought I was still the son who would bend. I didn't get angry. I got focused. I read through every document, checked every clause, made sure my name was inked exactly where it needed to be. Then I renovated the house, slowly, quietly, methodically. A fresh coat of paint, new locks, a steel gate they didn't know existed. Every decision was intentional. My revenge wasn't about hurting them. It was about making sure they could never hurt me again. The day they arrived unannounced, all 3 of them standing at the gate with entitled confidence, I felt nothing. My father stepped forward first. "We need the keys. Liam's moving in today." Liam didn't even look at me. He already believed it belonged to him. I opened the gate halfway, just enough for them to see the inside of the house, clean and warm behind me. Then I said the line I had been crafting in my head since the night they left me standing on the porch. I don't owe a home to the people who took one away from me. Silence. Real silence. The kind that makes people realize they aren't the heroes in the story. My mother blinked. My father swallowed. Liam's jaw clenched. But none of them stepped forward again. I closed the gate slowly, the same way they closed the door on me. Soft, polite, final. That night I sat on the new couch, watching the light from the hallway spill into the living room. It felt like peace. Not the loud kind, the quiet kind you earn. My family hasn't contacted me since, and I'm okay with that. Some people aren't meant to walk with you into the life you built without them, especially the ones who tried to watch you fall.